Hi everyone, and welcome back to How the Wise One Grows. In today's meditation, you are going to learn a breath technique that is incredibly helpful for moments of acute pain. It helps to decrease our stress levels and calms the nervous system. It improves performance and concentration, improves mood, sign me up, and helps to regulate temperature and lower blood pressure. And this is the breath technique that Natalie shared about in episode 98 that helped her through her moments of acute pain when she was in the ICU after her bike accident. And if you missed episode 98, I highly recommend you go back and listen to that now. It is an episode that is very dear to my heart, and Natalie shares so much wisdom that I think every human should hear. So go back and listen to this episode, and then find a space that feels safe and supported for you for practice today. I also want to share one additional announcement with you all, which is that we are moving this podcast to every other week on Wednesday to be released instead of weekly. And twofold reasons for that. One, I want to make sure that I am holding myself accountable and staying in alignment with the intention of this podcast, which is to live with intention and grow from a place of groundedness versus a space of stress. And because we have some exciting things on the horizon with this podcast that I am so eager to share with you all, and I want to make sure we share the very best possible podcast with you. So make sure you're following the show on your favorite streaming platform so you don't miss these episodes when they're released. So we're going to begin with a breath technique today called box breath. And this is the breath that Natalie shared about in episode 98 that helped her during her moments of acute pain in the ICU. And this breath is also known to help decrease stress levels, calm our nervous system, improve our mood, performance, and concentration, and to help regulate temperature and lower blood pressure. So really great breath to do. It's also one that I personally use during morning meditations when my mind is racing all over the place. I find this breath is a great anchor and grounding point that can keep me focused. So we'll begin with this breath and move into a meditation. And as always, you can practice seated, lying down, while on a walk, or even while driving. But just don't close your eyes if you're driving. So just take a moment to notice where your body makes contact with the earth. Let your shoulders soften down the back. And take a big breath in and a big breath out. And just notice where in the body you feel the breath as it flows in and as it flows out. So to practice this breath, we're going to inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and hold for 4 counts again. So it makes a little box, a 4x4 box when you think of it that way. You can even imagine that picture in your mind to help guide you as you breathe. Also note that my count of breath might not work for you, and that's okay. If you're like, Holly, you're counting way too slow or way too fast, don't listen to me and breathe for that 4x4 count at your own rate. So let's take a cleansing breath to begin. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Take 4 more rounds on your own. And then release any control over the breath. And surrender to the natural rhythm and intuition of the breath as it flows in and out. And as we transition to a meditation, we're going to focus on our values. In episode 98, Natalie shared how the values of yoga are what got her through her recovery. When she was in a place of extreme pain, she was able to realize that there wasn't a lot she had control over. But what she could control was her breath and living in alignment with her values. So choosing to meet herself and others from a place that was rooted within the yoga values. So I want you to take a moment now to think about what is your core value. We're going to pick one for this meditation. What is at the core of who you truly are? What do you want to be about? How do you want to treat yourself and others as you move through this life that's rooted in this value? And I want you to take a moment now to picture and imagine as clearly as you can in your head what it feels like when you live in alignment with this value. Notice how it feels in the body. And in the mind. And then repeat 3 times in your mind. I am blank. Whatever that value is. Maybe it's I am love, I am compassion. Whatever that is, repeat it in your mind 3 times. And imagine now that there is a light at the center of your chest. And it's that value. So take a moment to picture it as clearly as you can here. What does it look like? Does it have a color? What does it feel like? And with every breath, I want you to visualize that light expanding and getting bigger and bigger until it covers every inch of you. So bringing your attention to that light at the center of your chest, that value that is the core of who you are. Maybe repeat that intention, that value in your mind again. I am blank. And with every breath, watch this value, watch this light grow. Feel it expand, breath by breath, until it covers the entire chest, the torso, the arms, the legs, the head. With every breath, this light continues to expand, radiating beyond your body. Filling up the space around you, sending this value to all people near you, everyone in this city. This light and this value continues to expand to everyone in this state and everyone in this world. Bringing your hands to your heart, knowing that this value is at the core of who you are. And you can carry it with you and live in alignment with it as you move through the rest of your day and beyond. Let's take one more breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then you can slowly open your eyes as you return to this space.